Eddie, stop.
What's going on, dickweeds? Where's my lighter?
Okay, you need to remember yourself. Oh God. You're such a loser.
That's better. Hey. Fucking rights. Boop. Today we got...
I'm so gonna beat you. Oh, Eddie.
Donna.
Stop doing that.
You're doing it.
I
You're the one with the big fat ass.
We're not even on the same chair. Like you're on a separate thing. You shouldn't be doing that.
It's the floor.
Yeah.
The boards are bending.
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay. Today's Wednesday. Hump day. Day dedicated to banging. We started off the morning porking.
Stop using that word.
Donna got porked this morning.
Ed,
What?
don't use that word.
Anywho, animal control came by today because on Saturday night, I don't think we mentioned this.
We did not.
We did not. The next door neighbor's pit bull, it lunged at the jizz and tried to take a moot. It tried to take a moot. No, seriously, the dog tried to.
It did.
The dog tried to bite him.
When
he was leaving here. The next door neighbor was standing outside with her dog, and the dog went at the jizz. It didn't get him, but it tried. So anyway, animal control showed up here today for. What do we want to take a report? Is that what we call it?
I don't know.
I don't really understand what the fucker.
I don't.
You started off, Donna. You're better with this stuff. Anyway, today I got an assorted and sub from Hollinger House. A cold Coca-Cola. Is this from Hollinger House?
Mm-hmm.
And I got a lemon tart from Hollinger House. That's what's on the menu. That's today's lunch. Snacking lunch. Okay, go ahead, Donna.
I'm gonna be quite honest, okay?
Yeah.
I don't like this individual
Donna doesn't like that cocksucker.
At all.
At all.
He is a liar.
He's a liar.
Because the things that he said was like, he was telling Ed, like looking at Ed right in the eyes, right, and telling him, you know, hey, I've been to your house all summer long. You just didn't answer the door.
Hey, the cocksucker says to me, I came here to talk to you before, but you wouldn't answer the door, he says.
He says he came numerous times.
I said, I got you on video coming to my house, I said, but you never knocked on my door. He says he did. I said, no, you didn't.
So then he said it wasn't him.
He says it wasn't him, but Donna has a video, like, right on her phone somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Of the cocksucker coming here. We were in Thessalon, Ontario. I think we might have showed you guys the video. We were in Thessalon when he came here.
There's two different angles. You don't knock on the... You don't even...
Yeah, he didn't knock on the fucking door at all. But he still kept on denying that was him, even though it is him.
It is. You can... it's him. There's no mistake in this person.
There's no mistake in this fucking piece of shit. Great big piece of shit.
So anyways, right? I don't know, right there, okay, you're not even admitting, so I don't like that because you're fucking lying. Then he goes on to say what the bylaws are here, right?
Yeah.
The city of Timmins allows anybody, to stand, to have your animal, to have your dog in the front yard, lunging at people.
Yeah, apparently the bylaw says that you're allowed to do that.
You're allowed to do that.
But we can't find it. He even gave us the piece of paper, but it's not on there.
The one of 10 pages.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
So, that was, that just doesn't make sense to me, because then, like...
And then he began to tell us that he can go over there and train that dog.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
And
why are you fucking telling me?
Why are you telling us that you could go over there and train this dog? You just 10 times get it to look the other way. And
we had a problem in the summertime, well, mostly before the summer came, with that dog lunging and wanting to bite and all that bullshit, right? And we called animal control. And what did the guy say? He said that the dog moved from here, didn't live here anymore or something?
Yeah, he went and assessed that dog at its new address.
It has a new address. He did it, and he assessed it over there. Well, if it has a different address, why is it back here again? And he also said the 4-foot chain link fence in the backyard really drives them pit bulls crazy, he says. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would you have a fucking pit bull anyway?
There was a lot of, like, shit that,
The guy was all over the place.
Like...
He went from animal control to a fucking dog trainer to
Cecil Milan out there.
To almost sound like he owns a fucking dog.
His assessment consisted of him going to a fence when nobody was home and the dog accepted dog cookies.
Yep, that means the dog's okay.
The dog's fine. I don't really understand. And the real fucking kicker, I think too many people know each other in this little city.
Yep.
And
they're all scratching each other's cocks.
Yeah. Because it went from all of that. Also, we found out today.
And then when he's leaving here, the kid from next door is outside having a conversation with him. What's this mark from? Here.
I don't fucking know.
Anywho, the kid next door is talking to him outside, and like he knows him.
Yeah. So
I think he did know him.
I
think animal control is friends with the lady next door.
I think so. Because also we found out today, right? If you're standing in your house witnessing something,
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. You have to be.
You gotta be outside on the grass or the ground, like the drive. You gotta be touching outdoor ground. The outdoor ground, Donna.
You got yeah.
If you witness something from the fucking window,
it's not good.
It doesn't count.
It does not count at all.
If you witness a dog attack through your living room window, the glass being in front of you cancels everything out.
We found out I don't really understand what the point was, because it was everything. We were told everything that he can't do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like apparently you could just train your dog to not fucking look.
Yeah.
At another dog. You can't. Nobody could make somebody put a muzzle on their. Oh yeah, the fucking muzzle. He said it would be too much of an inconvenience. This is why we say this too. He said, "Oh, it would be too much of an inconvenience for her to put a muzzle on the dog when it goes out to the bathroom." Why is it about the inconvenience of the owner of the dog?
It's an inconvenience for me to have to fucking,
fear for your life.
Yeah.
Fear for your lice.
Fear for your lice. And then at the end of the conversation, when it wasn't really going anywhere, right? Delightly sprinkled in threats started to come.
Yeah.
The animal control the guy slowly started to threaten us in his own way.
Yeah. In my fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
He asks Ed if Charlie
if our dog, Charlie the Labradoodle,
has a license with the city.
Hmm.
Now, I don't know why that is a fucking concern of
Don't know why this is getting switched around now.
Like, no. Well, he says, it's only good for the year, and there's only 2 months left of the year, and it's $60, he says. And I'm like, okay. Well, I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know because if she starts reading the fine print, he says, I'm going to have to come back over here and give you a warning for 2 weeks to get your dog the dog license. It says, he tells the guy, he
says, like, I'll be back in a week. I said, well, you come back in a half an hour. I'm going to get it right now.
Yeah, all of a sudden he didn't like that. You didn't like that.
You didn't like that.
We were going to go get the, You
don't fucking scare me. I got everything's up to date now. Like, now I'm totally, Charlie's fine. Donna went to...
My question is,
Donna went to the pet store and got it. That's where they sell it. That's why I got the sandwich today. This is right next door. Not only did we get Charlie's his shit done, we got a sandwich out of it.
I almost feel like, how come we felt at the end, is the other dog licensed? Because that it was it was no matter what, it was just we were.
So now I got concerns.
Yeah.
Is the other dog licensed? Is it up to date with everything? And I'm going to have to go and find it now. Right? Hopefully it is.
Why does it have another address?
Yeah, why does the dog live at 2 different addresses? Maybe that's why it's confused.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. The guy says, hang on, I got a piece of
Happens to my meat sometimes too. Gets caught in there.
No. He said, not even seeing the dog at the over here at the residence, right? Not this residence. He starts saying, "Oh well, the dog's stressed out." Stressed out from fucking what?
How do you know?
Have you been?
And then you said the neighborhood.
Yeah, the neighborhood is stressing out the dog. Well,
how do you know?
What do you like? Yeah.
How do you know this? Where did you get your info from?
There's just too many questions. The whole thing seemed weird and too...
I used to own a Rottweiler, and, well, everybody knows a Rottweiler is a bully breed dog, just like the pit bull.
Go.
Anyway, if you're yanking on the dog's leash all the time and petting it in the front yard, the dog's going to always want to go after people and attack. That's how my dog was. You have to enforce rules. And I don't know what this fucking animal control dick's talking about, making the dog face the other way for 10 times before it gets a treat or something. I don't know why the fuck he's telling me that. I've never heard that in my life. I don't think that's going to work either. We got lots of dogs in the neighborhood here. The dog's always going to have its attention going to
everywhere else.
Yeah, so I don't think sitting there facing the other way like it's being disciplined is not... I don't think that's going to work.
I hate when also, right, starts like asking questions about this dog, right? Does it wear a harness? I don't fucking... That's your job.
How the fuck do we know?
I don't fucking know. That's, you're the one fucking assessed it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
You should know these things.
He seemed angered that Charlie's just Charlie and, you know, he didn't have something to say like, oh, well, look at your dog right now. You know?
Yeah. Fat prick.
I don't like that guy.
He's a liar.
Mm-hmm. You were a fucking liar.
He's just doing what he's doing whatever the landlord tells him and this and that. That's what it seems like. Like, didn't you say a couple times, well, the landlord wanted me to have the dog assessed over there?
At its new address.
Well, what is that? What does the landlord have to do with this person's dog?
I don't know.
They're not the owner of the dog. And if the dog's being assessed at its new address and the landlord knows this person lives somewhere else, what the fuck?
I don't know.
That's according to animal control.
Nothing makes sense that he was saying. He went into like telling us other people's like fucking... I don't care what neighbors are in court for fucking shit.
He told me he assessed the dog and stuff. And then after he told me he assessed the dog and shit, he says to me, what color is the dog again?
Yeah!
You don't know what color the fucking dog is? Fuck! Something's wrong.
Something's very wrong. He's getting, you know, every day 30 to 40 fucking calls about dog bites and stuff. I'm not saying dogs don't bite here, but I mean, come on now. If you had to get your vehicle 30 or 40 times a fucking day, you wouldn't look like the way you fucking look.
Yeah. Yeah. You fucking whale. Did you fill that up?
Yeah, it comes into our house and says, oh, I don't need to come all the way in. I wasn't going to invite you all the way fucking in. Like,
you wouldn't fit in here.
Anyways, that's our fucking...
That was around lunchtime.
Yeah. And if he's been here so many fucking times, I just thought of this, right? If he's been here so many fucking times and we just didn't answer, nobody answered the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then how the fuck he calls, okay, and says, is it north or south? I'm at 174 right now.
He didn't even know where the fuck we lived.
Everything that you're spewing out of your mouth is fucking lies, you know?
It's a fucking liar.
Oh, I can't stand liars, especially when you say, I have you on my security camera, like I see when you came.
We got you on 2 different security cameras.
And he's saying, no, that's not me. That's not me. That's somebody else.
It's exactly him.
I know what you look like, and that is definitely you.
Yeah.
Oversized fat fucking head in the screen, coming up. Fuck. So anyways, I don't know. I don't think the bylaw that he's trying to tell us exists, because it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make no sense up in my eyes.
If he wants to fucking go around trading dogs, then maybe, keep that to your fucking self. I don't care. Just fix the problem.
Fix the problem. Do your job. What else you got, Donna? Anyway. The jizz never got bit, though. The dog's mouth was about this far from the jizz's leg.
Yeah.
The lady did have the dog on the leash and she held it, but that's not the point. Point is, the dog shouldn't be like
doing that.
And if it is gonna do that, she shouldn't be fucking standing right there in the fucking street, and everybody that goes, joggers go by, the same fucking thing happens. The mailman goes by, the same thing happens. What did she say? What did he say about her moving and shit, and the control of the dog and everything? Tell them about that.
He says, with Justin, well, the dog. Okay, like Ed said, the dog was close to Justin getting him. And he says, well, she doesn't move or anything from that, so I really don't see a problem with this. So then we get into other incidents where the dog actually moves the lady, the owner, like.
Well, Donna says, well, the pit bull went after the fucking mailman, and he goes, oh. The mailman would have called me if that happened.
They always call me. Why didn't the mailman call me?
So Donna pulls it up on video, and there's a dog going after the mailman. The lady's being dragged across the front lawn, like her whole body's fucking moving,
He goes, oh, well, I could see a little bit there. She doesn't have control. A little bit? The fucking dog just pulled her 2 fucking feet.
So then Donna pulls up a fucking third video of the dog wanting to go after the dude that lives over here. And that lady, she's all over the place. Her fucking nightgown's up in the fucking air. She almost hits the fucking ground. She has to drag her fucking dog back. And it's still not really a concern.
That's what happened.
He says that, and he pretty much says that she, like, I guess that's having control of your dog. But then at the same time, he said she didn't have control of her dog. But then he didn't know what to say, so then he went outside
and came back
with a part of the bylaw that doesn't. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to show me.
I don't know, because on that paper, one of the things is poop and scoop. I don't need to know about.
The fuck does that got to do with anything?
It doesn't. And dogs running at large. Nobody
said that.
You're just making up your own fucking shit.
He's making up his own fucking story now, Donna.
I'm not. The information that he wants, I'm not giving. Because
we decided we're going to do this the legal way.
Yeah.
Because we already got shit going on, and I got a lawyer and stuff like that, and I'm just going to run this past them and see what they think.
And if he has any questions, then he could talk to her.
Yeah.
Because none of this is making any sense.
Makes no sense.
And for all the people that have dogs, right, my question is, if the Timmins bylaw says you can fucking put your fucking dog in the front yard, right, and have it fucking doing that, it's totally fine. I don't see that anywhere.
I don't believe that the bylaw says that, because like Donna said before the video, that's like the bylaw saying you can tie your dog up in the fucking front yard or to a tree.
Who's doing that?
No, there's no bylaw that says that you can do that. I'm sure the bylaw would probably say that you can't do that. You know what I mean? Because it'd be like a danger, I would think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Like all these people that have these like, you know, German shepherds or like these dogs that are trained for like, you know, that
I don't know, some people probably do have their dogs tied up in the front yard, but like where we live.
Then why the fuck would you have a sign on your fucking property on your fence telling people beware of the fucking dog? That none of it makes fucking sense. It just doesn't. The whole fucking thing just it doesn't make sense. I don't
where we
believe.
live we only got small front yards. So like to have a dog tied up in the front yard here would be like a dog that bites, like tries to bite would be pretty fucked.
I don't think that's.
Maybe one of those dogs that snaps the leash eventually, you know those dogs.
Yeah, because he's like, oh well, the dog is protecting the yard. Protecting the fucking yard from what?
Yeah. What is the dog protecting the yard from?
Like, I'm not understanding. If nobody's near the yard, what is the dog protecting the yard from?
No, the other dogs around here are protecting the yards.
See, the more you think about it, the more fucking.
The more fucked it sounds.
Yeah, I don't believe a fucking damn word he says.
Don't believe a damn word that motherfucker says.
No. He can
take his lies and stick them in his blowhole.
Yeah,
okay,
like
Donna.
fucking Shamu.
Yeah.
Like in one fucking thing, he says it's gonna be an inconvenience for the fucking lady to put the muzzle on, right? Then in the same fucking breath, he's saying that she's pretty reasonable, right? And then in the same, all in the one great big long sentence. Well, I don't think she's gonna do that. Like, you know her, right?
Uh-huh.
Why are you saying?
Seems like he knows her.
You can't say she seems pretty reasonable, but she's not doing this, and fuck, she's not gonna do that, and you know what? I'm gonna wait for her to call me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just think it's a crock of shit.
It's a crock of shit.
It just doesn't make any fucking sense.
So when we walk down our driveway to go somewhere, that lady's dog could jump up and lunge at us and try to bite us and whatever.
That's okay.
There's not a damn thing we can do about it.
No.
We just have to sit there and go, please, Lord, make sure that leash don't break. Right?
Yeah.
That's all we got to go on. Hopefully God allows us down the fucking driveway. Because the city of Timmins seems like, you know. Well, yeah, I think you guys all see where this is going. I think they want us to get bitten, Donna.
Well, I fucking know.
Or at least be afraid to go down the driveway. Maybe they want to get bitten because, you know, somebody gets sued. But why are they trying to keep us in the house?
I don't know.
That's what it seems like. It seems like we're being forced to stay in our house. Because Donna can't even take Charlie the Labradoodle for a walk because that cocksucking dog will go after him.
I don't even. That dog is.
We're prisoners in our own home.
Usually, like.
Can't have company over. Because if somebody walks up the driveway, that dog's going to lunge at them. And the lady stands there holding it and smiling. And when the dog's done jumping and lunging, she gives it a nice pet. So,
Yeah.
So the next time somebody comes, it thinks that's what it's supposed to fucking do. So I can't even have my grandchildren play around the yard because if they run down the driveway, the dog's going to try to go after them.
Yeah.
And if it gets away from that lady, it'll eat one of them.
Yeah. I don't even like going out the front door to fucking put like the recycling in the bin or the garbage.
The landlord's been told about this. They think it's funny. They just allow it to happen. This has been going on for how many months now? Since December.
Yeah.
It's almost been a fucking year.
Yeah.
Well, the dog did move away for a little while, but it's back now. But we didn't even know it was gone when it was gone, so we had to, still watch and make sure it didn't come, charging out the fucking door, because it's done that before, several times. We're prisoners. Use more towels.
You have to use Kleenex because it didn't.
You didn't bring none.
I did, but apparently you used them all.
I didn't fucking use all of anything.
Like you have gotten, the time that the dog went after you.
Yep. Thankfully for me, I had a gate between me and the dog. But I slipped and hit the fucking ground.
It's just very. I don't know how you could do a fucking job. Doesn't matter if you're friends with somebody or fucking not. There's a job to do and you're supposed to fucking do it. You're supposed to follow the fucking rules. You're not supposed to give people little breaks and try to fucking, give the... That's not your job.
It's not your job to do that.
Like it...
The lemon tart tastes good, but
tart? Or the crust?
Yeah, the outer part.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little thick. Still good, but it's a little thick. I'll finish that later. It's got a real strong lemony taste to it. Like big time. Some big time shit, Donna. So, what else you got?
Well, that was most of the...
Yeah, it was most of the morning. Oh, noon, lunch hour.
Mm-hmm. The fucking over by the Gillies Lake there, that big mess that I was talking about.
Oh, the bum.
Yeah.
The homeless bum.
He must not be there anymore, but he's definitely not going to be back there now.
He left a mess behind.
A mess. The people had a fucking trailer, like an open utility trailer, and the fucking thing was so full of fucking garbage. There was shit back there I didn't even fucking know of. Like, of course, the grocery cart's on its side, but the amount of and they were still pulling shit out of the bush. Like, what a fucking mess.
What a fucking mess.
And that's all. I don't think there was anything.
Hopefully everything made sense. We've been on the chemo all day.
Mm-hmm.
Good times, eh, Donna? You can show them the paper, the bylaw paper that he gave, the little part.
I went online. There is so many parts to this. Charlie, yeah, move.
He just gave us a
paper, like a fucking...
You gotta hold it from the camera.
He gave us this paper with the only thing that is relevant, right, and not even to the incident that happened, right, with the how the dog is the fucking city tags. I didn't come here for you to give me a fucking paper on city fucking tags.
You mean he didn't come here?
Or, yeah.
You were already here.
Like, why give me a fucking... Why give me that? That's not even close to the whole fucking bylaw. Oh, that guy. I just... Like, and who...
Watch that mustard there, Donna.
And who is his boss? Somebody's got to have a boss.
Everybody's got a boss.
Well, you know what? All he fucking did was have some fucking explaining to do, right? Of you saying that it was somebody else here. That's the part you were on fucking video.
That bothers Donna.
Oh, you were on. I know what you fucking did. You did not fucking do any. You maybe knocked on the neighbor's fucking door.
No, he did knock on the neighbor's door.
You didn't. You did
but
not.
He did knock on ours.
He fucking came up the motherfucking driveway and started looking in the fucking.
But then he's telling me here that he knocked on the door and I wouldn't answer it for him.
Numerous times. He just kept coming back
that's
here.
That's not true. That never happened.
And he said, I'm telling you, I know what he said that wasn't fucking him. That was a different agency. The same car. Well, funny fucking thing is that the same fucking minivan with the fucking words animal control on it is the same one in the motherfucking video.
Same one.
Your hair is fucking slicked back.
Same license plate number. Same everything. You come waddling up the driveway.
Your hair all slicked back.
All slicked back. Peeping over the fences. And then he leaves.
Yeah.
He goes and gets back in his fucking vehicle and leaves.
You know what? And you did all of this, right? In 2 fucking minutes, because that's the whole length of it. 2 minutes. He was fucking up the driveway, looked in the backyard, knocked, and went back to his vehicle in 2 fucking minutes.
We were in Thessalon. I don't know if you guys remember when we went on the Thessalon, Ontario trip at the beginning of the summer. Well, it was the end of May. That's when he came. Well, we were gone. But the ring cam picked it up on 2 different angles, and he doesn't knock on the fucking door. He doesn't even go near the door.
The same as
I don't even think he looked at the door.
The same as the fucking the pet tags. He's like, "Oh, is your dog fixed?" And it's like, no.
No.
Oh, it's a little bit more than it's $60.
I'll pay it. I don't give a fuck. I ain't no bum.
You're not coming back here for.
We paid the $60. It's done now, and yeah, I'm not getting my dog's cock cut for that to be cheaper.
No.
If I was a dog, I wouldn't want my cock cut.
You know, when I got his thing, the tag, right? The girl says to me, she's giving me the tag. She had to write down a number and whatever, right? She was like, "Oh, does your dog get out lost?" And I was like, "My dog doesn't get out at all.
No.
He doesn't go. He doesn't run."
Charlie's
anywhere.
a house dog. He goes in the backyard once in a while.
She's like.
Well, he does. He goes outside the shit. He doesn't even hang out. He doesn't even hang out in the backyard. He just goes out there once in a while to lay around, but mostly he stays in the house. Charlie hates the outdoors.
He doesn't. He'll go for walks, right? But like.
He barely uses the backyard, just when he has to piss or shit. And then he's right back to the door.
She was like, "Oh, a lot of people get this because their dogs are like escaping the yard, like getting out and stuff like that." I was like, "My dog doesn't even run when he goes out in the yard. He just." If Charlie happens to go outside the door, he's just there in the yard.
There's certain summer days that Charlie will go outside and he'll lay on the back lawn and like look around the neighborhood a little bit, but on most days he won't sit outside for nothing. That's what he is. He's like a little house dog, but he's big.
Even camping, he didn't.
No, camping, he don't even like that shit.
No.
He has to lay inside the fucking tent.
With blankets.
With blankets, yeah. Charlie's not, he's not the kind of dog people think he is.
No. And he's never took off from the house.
No. He won't go far from Donna.
So we'll see what is going to happen next with animal control.
Yeah. Animal control. So, like, to get the guy to do his job, do I have to, like, offer him a $50 bill or something? Like, I gotta bribe him? Like, how does this work?
I don't know, because...
How do you get someone to do their job?
Well, that's what I don't understand. He came here to tell us everything that he couldn't do except train this fucking dog. Everything else was allowed. And then, like, to start with this threatening of the fucking pet tag was like...
Yeah, you don't have to threaten me. Just tell me I need a pet tag. I went and got it.
Hey, do you have a pet tag?
I didn't know it was such a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Like, every other dog around don't got this shit, but okay, I'll be the only one. You know what I mean? So I'd complain about it. everybody's dog around here and start something, but that'd be kind of like a real prick job, wouldn't it?
It would be, and you know what?
So I'm not gonna waste my time.
No. Why are you so concerned about our fucking dog with the pet tag, right? Like, why are you? That is the, you know what was like just the major the major fucking thing for you to do was come here to find out if the dog had a fucking. You know, it's called.
Say to be back within the next 2 weeks
Yeah.
to check or something like that. But you can come back in the next fucking half an hour or something.
What's he
Donna's
said?
gonna head right over there and get it.
Well, because this way, because he's like, you know what? Well, I'll be back if you don't have it, and I'm gonna be giving you a
Like,
warning.
I'm not no bum. Donna went and got it. Not only did she don't get that, she came back with a couple sandwiches from next door. Got lunch and a dog tag.
Well, he's not doing his job.
He's not doing his fucking job. I hope that fucking dog gets loose.
It would be like this.
I hope that fucking dog gets loose and goes after somebody.
He would be the type to say this.
I'd go to court with the fucking people and say, I told animal control, I showed this, I showed that. They wouldn't listen. They just, and now you got this, and somebody be in trouble.
You got mad at me because I can't stand fucking liars. And you're looking right in my house, and he shook Ed's hand, which made me really mad. It really made me. I was like, "You're fucking." So you want to know, like, the witness? Did I witness the stuff happening, right? And I said, "Yeah." And he was like, "No, like that was the whole fucking. You have to be outside for it to count, right?"
Yeah.
And I said to him, "Well," he says, "You witnessed it?" I said, "Yeah, I was in my house, like I'm watching it out my window, right?" And he gets this thing, he's like, and he. You don't fucking scare me. I'm watching it. So if there was a fucking shooting, somewhere or something, and you seen something, right? And cops go around asking, "Hey, did you see anything?" "Yeah, I was standing in my living room." "What?" "Oh, fuck, no, we can't use fucking that." That doesn't make fucking sense.
You've seen it through glass. It doesn't count.
I said, like, I'm terrified of the dog. He cuts me off and saying, "Well, I gotta take a report," and
He didn't take any report, though.
didn't do anything. Just tell us that we have to stay in the house.
Pretty much. Anywho, that's all we have for today. We got to get back to the banging. A good sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
We have different sandwiches. I know this is different meat. I'll tell you guys a fucking story before we end this, okay? Now we're talking about sandwiches. Donna says she's going to go and get these sandwiches for us. And I said, well, just talk to the lady at the deli. She'll put on whatever. She'll make you your sandwich whatever way you want it, right? I wanted some pickles and tomato and onion and stuff like that on here. Donna's leaving and she says, "You get what's behind the glass." So that's why my sandwich don't got no vegetables or nothing. Donna grabbed what was already pre-made and wrapped and just sitting there behind the glass, stinking. It is a good sandwich, but I wanted some other stuff to, I'm at that age where I need vegetables, Dawn, and not just meat.
There's lettuce.
Yeah, there's lettuce. A little dry fucking piece of shit that's stuck to the fucking bottom bun.
Mine's not dry.
Fuck off. Look at that lettuce on there. Can you guys see that fucking shit? It's fucking like, you can tell that lettuce has been there for a long time. Anyways. I think that's all we got for today.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I gotta do my road toke. See, I almost forgot again. Donna's been fucking me up lately. I'm gonna get in my road toke and Donna's gonna throw you guys some final words.
Stay happy, stay safe, be kind, enjoy your Wednesday, and We'll be back tomorrow. Man, my fingers so itchy right now.
I said, Donna, can you bring me back one of them giant cookies or something like that from the deli? Because it's a bakery also, right?
I said their cookies aren't that good. I told you that before.
She brings me back a lemon tart.
Yeah. I said the cookies aren't that good.
It kind of is. It's not even close to the same
But
thing.
you should have known this because I said to you their cookies aren't that good over there. So that should have just made it. You should have already known that you weren't getting a cookie.
Cigarette holder to everybody.
We are oot.
We are oot. So go fuck yourself.